approaching the final banking to the start-finish straight, and then the race will start. He's about to cross it. He's waiting to catch everyone off guard.
Green flag hypercar, green flag hypercar.
And it's green flag for hypercars, and here we go, and already free wide we see in the back. That's, I believe, Project A already trying it on Apex 1, and also free wide is behind. That's Gnadus trying Podium. It's a contact crash immediately. 3 cars, 4 cars off towards turn 2, and now off. I see already that dropping is the Brazil official team, and just Apex get a great start. Gnadus as well. GT3 as well, that's FNL waiting a little, trying to get everyone off guard, and side by side with Delta Infinite. These two have been battling throughout all the race, and now Delta Infinite gets a great start, and Cubic System is passed. Cubic System is the car that gets the position out of that race. 3 wide, 4. I believe these are the Warhol Racing, I believe the Sharka Racing car. The Interstellar Medailles versus side by side with the Move Center Sim Nation Racing car, and up ahead the Warhol Racing got a bit loose throughout that exit of the first horseshoe, and in contact with 2 hypercars, 3 hypercars. Warhol Racing is involved. Apex 1 and Petronas Infium as well.
Midas Lambo has been able to get past the Mercedes GT3 that we saw, and now down the banking and front stretch we can see about 4 or 5 cars all in the slipstream, 3 wide as we go down into turn 1. Can we all keep it clean together? Very well done from everyone. And the 4 Ace Delta Infinite, the car coming out on top there.
Yeah, that was incredible. Interstellar Miles on the inside as well, getting 2 positions now on the back of the 4 racer Delta Infinite Mercedes. These 3 different cars here. In GT3 we have Mercedes, Lamborghini and Lexus driving around 2 side by side towards turn 4. This is flat out, we can make it through here, but now comes the breaking point where you have to turn in, and they give the position up and go up. The position is the Mercedes of the SOL Mercedes. Looking to gain those positions back, but now up here, battle for P5 next in versus Petronas Infium. After the incident with Petronas, dropping down side by side for turn 4 towards turn 5.
What happened there?
Oh, close together. They're not leaving each other any room. Towards side by side, wheel to wheel towards turn 7 now. Oh, the
bit of a contact. Amazing battle. Wow. Petronas wins for now. It's really the contest of who breaks later right now. As they go through the corners, it's really important to feel the car, to feel when can you brake, just for it not to be too early.
Oh, there's a big crash.
What
Keisha
happened there?
Tamafia got involved with the Brazil GT3, I believe that is. That is the Brazil official team. Well, that does not look good to me.
Yeah, it seems like they have... Oh, that is crucial damage for them, I believe.
Green.
Green? That does not look green to me yet.
It's true.
Every card.
Yes.
That's what I've been saying before. Not only do you lose time doing an incident, you're losing more time waiting for all the cars to go by. Do they have suspension damage? Is not a question.
I believe...
Yes, they do.
Yeah, then they will be needing to pit soon.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. They can't even go facing a right way before the car flies to the left.
Oh.
Now, big moment in this race. Just PXN is about to lap P2. Beautiful view we got here as well.
Yeah, like the sun setting in beautifully. Wow.
And if you'd be here in real life on that Ferris wheel, you'd basically have the entire track in view. And at night, I've seen this track at night. That Ferris wheel is pretty much filled with lights, and it's basically a rainbow-colored Ferris wheel. So during nighttime, that view will be beautifully done, but beautifully seen by many of our drivers here on the grid. As any corners now, Sim Nation might get lapped by a leading car and that will be a first this race, and probably many more to go, depending on what the strategy is for our drivers.
It's true. I'm starting to see that the tires are getting pretty tired, as you said. It'll be an interesting moment to see when will they pit and change the tires, actually.
Towards turn 1. PSN Nation stalls, eyes up ahead. One Vision and PXN. I remember many races where these two have been duking it out left and right. And this time, GLX PXN has the most proud moment probably ever, seeing as the rivals they've been racing in many races are the ones that they're gonna lap. And that feeling will not be, will be there for the first time and probably enjoy it, as we're very close here towards turn 5, then turn 6, and towards the breaking point of turn 7. Kirito Racing letting them pie on the right, but not quite managing to let AGL's PXN pass there. Is the 117 car gonna get the blue flags? Or are they allowed to be in front just for a couple more corners? But looking at that battery usage of the JSPXN, they're waiting for no time whatsoever, and are going past, and the One Vision lets them pass.
It's true. The GLS is such a skilled team. I'm just speechless as they drive. So much focus, so much. It's like ideal racing line. Yeah, it was a really good strategy for them, waiting for the other cars to pit, as we've seen now. GLS into the pit.
That was the GLS PXN racing car going into the pit lane. The Sun Nation are still out on track, and I believe they're about to gain a P1 in about a few seconds. They're going around the final banking towards the front stretch, but now on board with Schalke Rocket Nation towards the Park Motorsports Mercedes up ahead. I believe that is the purple Mercedes. There we go. That's what I've been saying before. Looking at the beautiful lights the Ferris wheel shows us for this beautiful track, and that will be our view for the next couple of hours. But back onto Park Motorsport with the Schalke Rocket Nation car behind.
Yeah, we're now with J-Labs Park Motorsport. 907 losing a position, now P24. Going strong. Oh, they gained their position back. We're now watching Schalke Rocket Sim Nation. They got onto the grass, which cost them their position, unfortunately, but that's what happens when you lose your focus and look for the other car that's behind you.
Looking at tire strategies as well. Project A, next one to probably pit. Careful, the space. Are they gonna thread the needle? Nearly done. The anti-turtle beach of the 2 GT3s. Careful. Contact of the Skoda Corsa. Off goes the Lamborghini. Nice rejoin, beautifully done by the book to not endanger any driver. But now towards the second banking, Delta Infinite still ahead. AT Turtle Beach trying to find just a little bit of space to get past. Now towards the front stretch, side by side, and now comes the part. Who's gonna be brave on the brakes? It looks to be that Delta Infinite backs up behind, but is brave on the brakes, too brave, and loses the front end and goes off the track, but rejoins behind the GT3 and loses about a second to AT Turtle Beach. A bit of GT3 with the grid grid race, no, the cubic systems, I apologize, being in the way there a little bit. Towards the braking zone of turn 2 now, and it looks to be up ahead. There's also the Team Delta Infinite car in between the squirms here. And the Park Motorsport car got past the Petronas Synfium Sim Nation team, trying to do some maneuvers here. And is that a move? What a break! What a corner from this Petronas Synfium Sim Nation car. They've gained 2 temps, 3 temps, and now side by side and get the position number 4 turn 5. Incredible! And now that is interesting.
Oh, that's a fight, by the way. That's a fight here on track for third place on the podium. With AOT Turtle Beach going by, the Petronas Sim Nation car making a mistake, coming onto the grass, and now maybe the chance for the Petronas car to get the podium back. A little bit of a touch there. Now the Petronas car has the inside, coming onto the banking. Will they stay ahead? Just so close, but I think the Turtle Beach car had the better exit. They are ahead again, but the Petronas car should have the inside for the bus stop. But can AOT Turtle Beach? Yes, they can. They can clear the Petronas car. Sorry to interrupt you there, Luca.
No, absolutely fair towards the bus stop. Now, AOT Turtle Beach just getting the better line, but Petronas Sim Nation has the upper hand with the slipstream. Who's gonna drain their battery more towards the front stretch? They go with a little bit of GT3 traffic just up ahead. They're gonna be careful if they see on the minimap right there up in front. That's a dot. They might reach it towards a turn 1. AOT Turtle Beach the first to reach that GT3, but just after turn 1 they might reach it. There's this difficult section here where you don't really want to lap a GT3 and just lucky to miss it. Towards turn 3 they go, the international horseshoe. AOT Turtle Beach goes for the overtake, or Grid Racing was that GT3, goes for the outside, and now Petronas Symphony next overtake. Oh, a bit close there, but AOT Turtle Beach just a little bit more lucky with the GT3 placement. I believe I just heard yellow turn 1.
Probably, yes.
It was the yellow turn 1, but now it was green again. That turn 1, one of the more dangerous spots to have a mistake, as we heard from Reese, and he said himself as a racing driver, turn 1 has just so many lines that when someone spun that you don't know which one to take, and obviously blind left-hander as the wall basically covers everything. If you're just behind that wall, you're basically virtually invisible for all the drivers approaching. But this is a shot here for Rivals Racing. AOT Alma's advantages are gone now, and Rivals Racing edging their way closer towards the front stretch. In the back, that is Cubic System, but whenever we look at these two side by side onto the front stretch now, towards the start finish line, and Rivals Racing is just up ahead before the corner starts. But oh, Cubic's AOT Alma went into the wall, just a bit too optimistic. That's them off. Careful that there's a wall on the outside, but doesn't hit that. And wow, that was just eyes on the rivals and not eyes on the road, and just slowly drifting towards the wall, which they then hit. Here we are on board towards on the first banking towards the first and final, the first bus stop and the final time, weaving left and right. The emotions are coming in. The drivers are so happy, so proud of themselves for the final time crossing that bus stop. Then onto the second banking, on the middle part of it. Tears are coming out, weaving, happiness showing towards the front stretch. Now they go in the slipstream of the car ahead, weaving right, left, 775 Esports wins the 2024 Hours of Daytona of Project Endurance.
Every single crew completing
Amazing job from them, and as I said, 890 laps.
Donuts after you cross start finish line. You're allowed
They
to
are
do donuts.
allowed to do donuts. Will they do it? They would.
Absolutely, they will. Absolutely deserved by our drivers, but it's not over yet for our leader GT3 class as well. Cubic System,
Just
I believe,
donuts, don't kill anyone.
still on their lap. As looking at the thing, Cubic System is still on their lap here. So this is their final lap of the race. All the LMDHs, every car crossing the line now has completed the race. AOT Turtle Beach finishing third, just ahead. Just a complimentary drift through. They're nearly hitting AOT Turtle Beach, but they're allowed here. Petronas Symphony getting about to get second, still on their lap. But looking at the Cubic System car going through the bus stop chicane.
The donuts.
Cubic System crossing the final bus stop chicane as well. They can also start to sigh a breath of relief as they're crossing the final banking as well. On the left-hand side, they're going side by side nearly with another car. I can't quite tell which car that is, but Petronas Sim Nation gets speed 2 here in Daytona. And just behind, the cubic system car crosses the line to win in the GT3 class. Incredible work by everyone. There we go. Compliments to every one of our drivers. You've given us a great spectacle, and I have to say one thing. Grazie mille, PE.
That is true. Of course, amazing work from everyone on the team, from every driver. It was amazing being here with you. Just amazing moments. I believe Luca could say the same. How do you feel after driving the car?
It was quite beautiful as well. As obviously, just forgot to say it, 80 Turtle Beach, we've said it before, was on to get the championship here, and they've completed getting not only the championship crown, but they also got that final podium here in Daytona. As with the question as how do I feel after driving the car a bit, I've mostly had the night stints and the evening stints. It was still very beautiful to see the drivers giving us 110%.